Hi,
Hi.
everyone.
Hi.
Hello. So, I am Kat, your Resident Evil community manager over here at Capcom UK. Today is a very, very special stream. So, I've introduced myself. Now, how about we introduce you guys?
はい、どうぞ自己紹介お願いします。
はい、日本から来ました、レジデントイービル2ディレクターの門井です。よろしくお願いします。
My name is Kazunori Kadoi and I'm the director of Resident Evil 2. Nice to see everyone.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、レジェンドイビル2のプロデューサーの方をさせてもらってます平林です。よろしくお願いします。
And I'm Yoshiaki Hirabayashi. He's also known as H, as I think everyone knows. I'm the producer of Resident Evil 2. Nice to be here.
Thank you so much, guys, for being here. It is an honor. So, not everyone may know exactly what a producer and a director do. So, would you mind explaining a little bit about your work and talking about what you do on a day-to-day basis and what your job can typically entail?
ちょっとプロデューサーとディレクターのお仕事について、どういう違いがあるとか、日常的にどういうタスクをしているかについてちょっと教えてもらっていいですか？
はい、じゃあディレクターから
はい、
ぜひ
ディレクターはゲーム全般に、どういう構成にするとか、このシーンはこうしたいとか、この敵はこうやって攻撃するとか、そういう細かい部分を含めて、全体的な決め事をしているっていう感じですね。はい。
So as the director, I'm generally in charge of designing the structure of the game, which scenes are going to occur in which order, how the attack system is going to work and the combat. So I really get done in the nitty-gritty details on a day-to-day basis.
Very much gameplay and stuff like that.
ゲームプレイを中心にお仕事されているということです。
はい。
Yes.
で僕はそのディレクターが、ゲームをしっかり楽しく作れるための環境のセットアップだったり、ディレクターが、作ってくれたものを、本当に見てるユーザーの皆さんに、ちょっとずつこう新しい情報を伝えるための、プランニングを、やってたりします。
So as producer, I'm more in charge on a higher level of creating an environment for the project which allows the director and the other staff members to do their great work on the game, make it as fun as possible. And I also have a role involved in deciding which information is going to come out when and promoting the game to everyone so that we can get you excited and get you hyped for the game.
Brilliant, amazing. Well, so today is a very special day, as I said. It's not often you get visited by the director and the producer of RE2. We actually have a community event later today in London, so if you have a ticket, shout out, I'll see you guys later. But we wanted to make a live stream as well for those of you who can't make it out. The Kadoi-san and Hirabayashi-san wanted to show off parts of the game, and we also wanted to take some time to answer some community questions. So if you guys just want to hang out, we will take you to the gameplay.
逆通訳って言います。
なんとなく
なんとなくわかります。
The guys understand enough English that don't worry, I'm not telling them what's going on. They understand enough that they got what Kat said. So I'm not leaving my job here.
多分皆さんにはしっかりプレイとして見せるのは多分初めてのエリアを2つぐらい大きく見せたいなと思うので、まずははいクリアのところからなんで。
So I'm going to start by playing some clear gameplay for you, and I think there's going to be a couple of areas in here that maybe you haven't seen before as a live gameplay presentation. So let's just play and see what happens.
Exciting.
この辺りから
いきなり鍵持ってましたね。
鍵持ってましたね。鍵は普通に見つけていかなきゃいけないんですけれども、今回ちょっと皆さんに見せるため少しショートカットしてます。
So obviously when you're playing the game yourself, you're going to need to figure out where these keys and so forth are. But for today's purposes, we've set up a safe data here where we have the key already and we can go through the door without any fuss.
Yeah, we want to make sure that you guys have a brand new experience. We don't want to spoil your experience. Just you guys have to figure out the puzzles and the keys yourselves.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, language, young lady.
Parental guidance.
ここら辺門井さん
Oh
の
my goodness.
そうですね。
こだわりが
若い女の子が普通に使う言葉をちゃんと使おうっていうのが一応今回のコンセプトでもあります。
On the topic of those naughty words that Clara just used, actually, Kadoi-san said, my concept was that she's a young woman. She would absolutely use that kind of language in her everyday life. So I wanted to have a bit of realism in how the dialogue works, and she wouldn't hold back if she saw a zombie say.
Yes.
ちょっとそんなこと言ってたらやばい。 ゾンビが入ってきちゃいましたね。
He was about to say something, but then he's like, oh shit, a zombie.
あらかじめ木で差がないと入ってきちゃうところですね。
パトリックちょっとケアして、あらかじめ木で。
Yeah, so you have to make sure that you know what you're doing here. You have to check what you're doing in the area where the zombie comes out. And Jake was kind of surprised by it, so
Just goes to show how unpredictable it is, which will be a very frightening experience for the players.
まあスタッフがやっても予想のつかないような展開があるゲームですね。
はい。僕も結構プレイしてて意外なところに敵がいてびっくりしたりとか結構あります。
I also get scared quite a lot playing the game. Enemies come out from places I'm not expecting.
まあ今回ドアをね、越えてゾンビ歩いてきますからね。人によってはいろいろと、あ、ここにありましたね。これで本当は塞いでたら、さっきのやつは来なかったみたいです。
So he was just saying that the zombies can come through doors now, so it isn't like you're just safe if you close the door behind you. Sometimes they'll be coming after you. But having noticed the wooden boards, he was like, oh, if I had have put those on the window earlier, maybe I wouldn't have had those zombies coming after me. So
ちょっと外に警察署の外っぽいところに来ましたけど、これ雨が結構ね、今回ディレクターのアートの弁のこだわりの一つですよね。
just popped outside the police station here, and you can see this beautiful rain effect. That was one of the director's, personal challenges to make this look as great as possible.
Yeah, just a rainy late September night. It makes sense, right?
まあ設定上こういう天気だろうという季節でもありますよね、タイムライン上。
そうですね。これちょっとディレクターの意地悪です。
まあ
I'm sure as well, those of you who have played the original, you can recognize this area, perhaps.
まあオリジナル遊んでるユーザーだったらここはどういうエリかお分かりでしょうけどね。
Do we have time for a question, or because I'm kind of letting them talk as they wish?
ここでユーザーからの質問1個でも
はい。
お答えしましょうか。
はい。
So, one of the users asks, what has been one of the most challenging things about developing RE2?
今回の新バイオ2の開発で一番難しかったチャレンジャーところはどこでしたか？
そうですね。やっぱり原作があるっていう上でリメイクを作るので、原作のファンは絶対裏切れないっていうのが一番大きな、課題としてあって、そこで、原作通りに作っても、その時代のものなので今の時代に合うかどうかは分からないので、そこをちゃんと現代にマッチするようにデザインをし直したりとか、仕掛けとかいろんなものも含めてちゃんとビリーバビリティのあるものに作り変えたりとか、そこら辺を結構頭使って、作り直しました。
It was really tough to bring a beloved classic up to date because everyone loves the original game. It's a masterpiece. And you want to bring it into the modern era while respecting what makes it such a great game. So the hardest part of my job was to take the original and look at which parts I need to kind of, improve and redesign and restructure, and which parts to leave alone so that it feels like it's the classic game but a new game at the same time. And I also want to bring believability to the scenario and the settings, because some of the stuff in the original game, if you just updated it directly in terms of like making the graphics look better, I think that the setting wouldn't be so realistic or believable.
Good answer, good answer.
そんなこと言ってくれてる間に火を消すことができましたんで、先に進みたいと思います。
Meanwhile, I've been able to put the fire out, so I'll keep plowing through here.
本当は欲しいんですけどね、ちょっとグリーンハーブもないんで置いときます。
I kind of want to take that red herb, but I don't have any green ones to mix with it, so I'm just going to leave it for the time being. Keep some inventory space.
Oh my goodness. There goes his
これかなりやばいですよ。
There goes his hat. That hat has magic powers, by the way. There are actually community rumors and speculations that the hat has magical powers.
コミュニティの間ではあの帽子がマジックがついてるっていう噂があるんですよ。
これやばいんでちょっと逃げます。これ門井さん、タイラント
He's on fire.
どんな感じのキャラクターなのかをちょっと説明しながら。
タイラントはもうとにかくプレイヤーにプレッシャーを与える存在を目指して作ったので、ちょっとやそっとの攻撃じゃ本当に何にも効かない感じで迫ってきます。
Yeah, the Tyrant is designed as a sort of pursuer character who just puts the pressure on the player constantly. So once you
これやばい
encounter
です
him, he's gonna come after you no matter what you do. So it's really a way to keep the tension up and keep the stakes up. In the meantime, 8. Can you swear on this stream? I don't know.
Yes.
8 is basically going shit, 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 shit.
Yeah. As if being in a zombie-infested police station isn't bad enough, you know, you have to deal with this huge pursuer, and he is not very happy.
まあゾンビが発生している上にこういう追跡者がいるのは
うん
大変な事情なんですね。
The story behind the tyrant himself is actually really creepy as well.
あ、これ。
But that's not something we need to discuss now. Just as a heads up, it's quite disturbing.
あ、来てますね
There he is.
ちょっと逃げます
You're not even
I'm
safe.
gonna try and get away.
隣の部屋で弾を撃つとその音を聞いて来ちゃったりするので
He's aware of sound even from a distance. So if you shoot in a nearby room, the tyrant will hear that sound and follow it and try and come after you. So you've got to be really careful.
静かにしてたら来なかったりとか結構歩いてるとあんまり出会わなかったりとかありますけど
So keeping quiet and just walking around and stealthing is probably a better way to avoid him noticing you.
Except if the lickers or zombies make sounds.
撃つなって言ってもね門井さんこんな状況で撃たないわけにはいかないんですけどね
まあまあそこは我慢して
Yeah, he's got to encounter various things here as he goes
Licker
through this area.
This area is tough.
ゾンビの方が逆に
危ないですね
撃たなきゃ、
Yeah, the zombies are dangerous too, you know.
They're very potent. It's not like in the older REs where you can just land a lucky headshot and insta kill
ゾンビ
them.
はもう雑魚的じゃなくなったんですね。
うん
もうラッキーだったらワンショットでヘッドが爆発するような世界のゾンビじゃないんですね。
そうですね今回ゾンビもやっぱりちゃんと怖い存在として作ってるので雑魚じゃなくて、もう本当に来ないでくれって感じの強さになってます
Yeah, I really want to make sure the zombies were not just cannon fodder in this
あ
game.
見つかった
Something that has to be really scary for
やばい、
every single encounter.
やばいやばいこれやばいいやこれ
Oh
マ
shit,
ジ
he
やばい
found me, he found me. Shit, shit, shit.
Oh no.
It's fun to translate people just
I
panicking.
bet he wish he took that red herb now.
Yeah. 赤いハーブあったらね。
あかん
Damn.
これちゃん
So
と倒してたらもう少し楽なんですよね
Yeah, taking care of this guy
so
makes
ですね。
things a little bit easier to handle.
実はここのシーンは前半があってここに来るって言って前半は一回ここ通ってるので本当はそこで敵を倒してたらこんなにいっぱい敵が残ってないんですけどね
We kind of jumped into the middle here for our stream today, so if you played through from the start, you would have been through this area once, and possibly you would have taken care of some of these guys previously, and you might come back through and the corridor is safe, but
Yeah.
無理
we've kind of got everyone
これ
coming
やばいマジや
after
ばい
us because we didn't take care of them previously.
yeah.
使ってない
So sometimes the game
Yeah,
will
so-
punish or reward you depending on what you've already done. You know,
Yeah.
you have to face the consequences of your
Sure.
past gameplay.
どうしよ
He's like, what can I do?
Tense. This is a very, very tense
あっちの部屋に入った
situation.
方が
What do you
Yes,
What do you think, Chad? Do you think Hirabayashi-san will be
うちょ
okay?
っとねちょっと待ってねちょっと待ってねせー
ああ、平井さん生き残るかと。
の
Oh no! No, he's okay. He's okay. One more hit though. He cannot take another hit.
あかんかんかんかんかんかんかんかんかんかん無理無理無理無理無理これ
No, 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 no,
Oh,
これ
don't
無理
die.
門井さん死んじゃう
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
嘘
そういう部屋に
どうにかどうにか
ああマジ
Oh no!
ひどいわ
いやいやいや
ちょっ
Damn.
ともうちょっとせっかくなんで見せましょうか
Well, we're not gonna just, quit it there. I'll jump back in.
Of course, yeah.
今
Retry.
回あれですよね
That
オ
never happened, Chat. That
オ
never
ートセー
happened.
ブもあるんでねある程度セーブをしたポイントから大きくロールバックしなくてもコンティニューで
うん
So we have autosave when you're playing on the regular difficulty mode, so it's